I get it. Everyone wants to know what it takes to be the best. But here's the truth. Nobody tells you being great isn't about trophies. It's about believing in yourself when no one else does. When I say believe, I mean deep down, unshakable belief. Even on the days when the world tells you maybe not. You tell yourself, I'm always going to be the best. And that's not arrogance, it's commitment to your own path. You've got to bet on your strengths, not stress about what you're bad at. Seriously, stop worrying about what others think. The people who doubted you, they don't matter. The ones who mocked you, that's noise. Every step forward you take, you're proving yourself right. And that, my friend, is the most powerful motivation you'll ever feel. Here's the part nobody expects. You don't get to shortcut this. You don't get a cheat code. You wake up every morning, even when no one is watching, and you put in the work. 5 in the morning, alone, grinding. That's where your skill is born. That's where your confidence grows. Mastery isn't handed to anyone, it's earned every day, with sweat, repetition, and a stubborn refusal to quit. And let me tell you something about critics, they're unavoidable. Anyone who does something meaningful will face them. But here's the secret. You can't let them define you. You can't pause your dreams because someone doesn't like your approach. Critics are simply proof that you're moving, that you're pushing boundaries, that you're alive in your purpose. You've got to find your voice. You've got to create your own blueprint. No one will ever hand it to you. The sooner you accept that, the sooner you'll start building something that matters. Don't just copy what's around you. Don't just mimic someone else's success. That path is safe, predictable, boring, and safe is the enemy of greatness. This is where everything changes. It's when you start embracing the unknown. You've got to challenge yourself constantly. If a day feels easy, if a moment feels comfortable, then your will is stagnant. Growth comes from pushing through discomfort, from facing uncertainty, from daring to attempt the impossible even when failure is a likely companion. Every master you admire went through the same fire. Every one of them. And you have the same capacity. You just have to act. You know what's crazy? The process of becoming exceptional is also the process of learning to love yourself. To trust your gut when everyone else doubts it. To say, this is my path, my pace, my rules, and then actually live it. It's not about comparing yourself to others. It's about showing up for yourself every single day, without excuses. That's where true power lives. And it gets better. When you train this way, when you discipline your mind and body to persist even when it's painful, opportunities start to appear. Luck isn't random, it's the intersection of preparation and opportunity. The hours you put in alone, the sacrifices nobody sees. The persistence when everything in you wants to quit, that's the magnet for your breakthrough moments. And when those moments come, you'll be ready. You'll shine. But remember, it's not enough to just work hard. You've got to be imaginative. You've got to take risks. You've got to follow your heart even when it doesn't make sense to anyone else. The people who play it safe, who stay comfortable, who wait for approval they never create. You, though, you can. You have to, because the world needs your ideas, your energy, your vision. And here's the reality check. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. Life doesn't pause. You can't hit rewind and start over when you feel ready. You either start now or risk never finding your voice. Every day you hesitate is a day lost. But every day you show up, every time you trust yourself, you carve a little more of a life you're capable of living. Look around. Even the most successful people started with doubt, fear, and uncertainty. But they acted anyway. They got up every morning, pushed past their limits, and refused to let anyone else define their potential. That's the blueprint for greatness: belief, persistence, and courage. So, if you're watching this and feeling a spark in your chest, that's your call. That's your reminder. Stop looking outside for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop asking, what will they think? The answer doesn't matter. What matters is that you show up every day, ready to push yourself further than you did yesterday. Because when you do that, you'll realize something incredible. The only thing standing between you and your dreams was your own hesitation. And now, step by step, You're raising Italiano. You're building your strength, your skill, your confidence. You're creating your life, your legacy, your mark on the world. And no one can take that from you. So, start now. Bet on yourself. Embrace the challenge. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the critics. Master your craft. Trust your gut. And show the world what happens when someone refuses to settle. Because when you do, you're unstoppable. If this message hit you, comment iron below. This channel isn't for everyone. Only for those who choose discipline over comfort. Subscribe if you re one of Tim. I'll see you at the top.